What am I supposed to say? Hey, how are you? My name is Lucky Machaka. I'm the husband of one and only Zagiti Machaka. Yes. I'm actually going to interview her so that you guys know what kind of a person she is, where she's coming from, all those kind of things that you'd probably like about her. So,
oh, that's nice.
yeah.
All right, hi. I'm the owner of the channel, Z. The Z in the Z's thoughts.
Yes.
All right.
How are you?
I'm well. I'm well. I don't know the questions, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice having you on my show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For tonight.
All right.
Only. So anyway, we're gonna.
Make it formal, love.
Is it?
Mm.
Yeah, isn't it? It's an interview. Okay, let's just sit however and just chill and relax.
Mm.
Yes. You are the one who's actually formal right now.
Am I? Okay, okay. Now I'm not
No, you're still not relaxed.
Okay, no, just hit it.
Okay, so actually, I'm just gonna ask any question. Any question. I'm just gonna throw any question to you. People probably want to hear your thoughts.
Okay.
They usually hear your thoughts, but they want to know about you and just you being interviewed.
Okay.
So fortunately, this time you're interviewed by your husband. How does it feel?
Feels good. Feels quite different, and especially when it's someone who knows you.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do this.
Oh, that's nice. You look so beautiful.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Aw, that's nice. So yeah, where were you born?
Where was I born?
Yeah.
I did speak of that in the previous videos. But where I was born in Newcastle, in my dad's clinic. I almost said at the age of
At the age of 0. You were born. Yeah. Yeah. How was Newcastle for you?
From what I remember, I feel like Newcastle was quite good.
How was your primary there? Do you even remember the name of the primary school you went to?
Definitely. I went to a Casalihle, and then it was.
That's a nice name.
Right?
It is actually.
Do you know what it means?
Casalihle. I just thought of a castle, a nice castle. That's what came to my mind. But anyway, yeah. Yes.
Do you need me to help you? Or
I don't know what a castle is. Is that
beautiful
Zulu?
leaf.
Is that Zulu?
Zulu, yes. A Casalihle.
Yeah.
And it's Castle orange. So cas a leaf.
Okay.
I went to Casalihle, and then the school was, I think, was from grade R to grade 3.
The whole school.
Grade R to grade 4, and then next door there was a school from grade 5, I think, to grade 9 or
So
something
basically
like
the
that.
same school, just divided.
No, it wasn't the same school.
It was not.
Yes, you felt the difference.
I'm saying, yeah, I'm trying to understand where is the rest of the grades on.
It was just, I don't know now.
Yeah.
Like the school was just.
Left. It just.
No,
decided
the
like,
school was
no.
just. I don't know if it's a pre-primary. I don't know what it was called,
Yeah.
but it was just a primary built in such a structure that.
So there was a few of you guys.
Yeah, there
You
was
don't
there was everyone.
Everyone from grade R to grade 3,
Or
grade 4, right?
Uh-huh.
And then, did you feel like, okay, there's actually few people?
I didn't have time to feel like that. I was in class, Joe.
You're in grade what?
And then I ended in grade 3.
Yeah.
In that school, I ended in grade 3.
So you didn't become a senior after school?
Ish, brah. Good, I would look at those classes that you went to, because the seniors were on the other side of the corridor.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, what day? I walk those ish.
Nice. I know that feeling. You left on a grade, the 3rd grade, right? And then what happened? Where did you go?
Okay, so, you remember, okay, we've been...
I remember.
Sorry.
I was not there.
No. We wanted to move to Gauteng with our mothers, my aunt and my mother, because they had left us, I think, for about a year or so.
Yeah.
And then we wanted to move along with them. And end of grade 3, we just took our stuff and we left. We were in a van,
Yeah.
And then we were all in
You couldn't wait. I'm sure you couldn't wait.
no,
to go to...
and the thing is, you can't. I could be going fast, so you can't like okay, connect side. You have to
You
take
just wanna,
everything.
just wanna leave.
Yes.
So you really wanted to leave,
No.
or
No.
did you understand where you were going?
I was going to Gauteng, Joe.
But like a lot of people out there, they like they have this thing about Johannesburg. They say, what do you guys call it?
Gold.
Right? So it's basically a city of gold.
Yes.
Right? Did you feel like you were going to a city of gold?
All I imagined that I was going to a nicer place, to suburbs,
Yeah.
white people.
So did you think your parents were rich? Like from that transition from KZN, did you think, okay, now I think they're getting rich?
Not rich, but there was money, sadly. There was a job and there was money.
Did Joburg meet your expectations?
Did Johannesburg meet my expectations? Yes, it did.
Yeah. You guys were poor. You're not poor.
No, we weren't poor.
You're not
No,
poor.
we
You're
weren't
normal. Like, how was your in KZN? Where was, where were you guys?
When I was still staying in
Did you have like a lunch,
Definitely.
or did you get money? Like, how was
yes,
your...
2 rand, 10,
Yeah.
no, 2 rand is a lot. Well, my 1 rand, and then you buy about. I think it was just quite normal,
So it was normal. So why did you want to leave if you felt...
Who wouldn't want to go to eGoli?
Since you heard that people staying there are rich.
Not that I heard of that.
Oh, but how did you know that, okay, where I'm going is probably might be nice?
You just always think of the place that you're not in as better, and the fact that people from television are from eGoli, things that you see so much and you're so exposed to are from Gauteng. You're like, I want to go there.
Yeah.
I want to see myself there, and especially because our mothers were there, so we needed to go.
And then when you get to eGoli, the first day on arrival to eGoli, what was happening? Do you remember anything?
When we arrived,
where did you arrive to? Like, do you remember?
when we arrived, I don't remember. All I remember is that we went and stayed at a place. I don't know if it was the first day when we arrived, but when we got there, my remembrance of it is that we lived. It was almost like a garage, but suburban garages, yeah, like suburban. So there was like a main house, a main big house, but everyone was just renting there. It was a main big house, and then there was a part that was like a big garage that they changed and turned into a 2-bedroom space. So there were 2 bedrooms, and there was a kitchen, and there was a bathroom there.
Which school did you attend to after when you arrived?
Okay, then we went to John Mitchell. Yes, John
Hey,
Mitchell.
so now it's like, oh,
Yes, a big
you
grammar.
can okay. Okay.
Yes, went to John Mitchell Primary from grade 4.
And how was that? How was your primary there?
Are we gonna go into the whole primary life?
It's a biography,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
It is. It's a
All
biography.
right. How was primary school?
Yeah.
Primary school was different.
Yeah.
Primary school was quite tough in a way.
Is it?
Because as I've spoken of even before, that each time, because we were so new to the new environment, you just got to Gauteng, you are still a bit closed off in a new environment to you. You have favor with the teachers, then you don't have much favor with the peers.
Yeah.
So it was more of that mismatch, that misbalance with peers.
Did you survive though?
I did.
Is it?
Oh, big much.
I mean, there, did you feel like, okay, things are gonna get better anytime soon? Like, did you feel like,
No.
were you bullied? Did they bully you? When you're a new kid, it's either they bully you or they wanna be your friend.
No, they didn't want to be my friend.
Because you're a teacher's favorite.
No, obviously when you arrive, you're not a teacher's favorite.
Yeah.
But I think I was a bit more reserved.
Yeah.
And it was tough having friends. It was tough making friends.
Yeah.
I think more than anything, I was much of an easier target to isolate and make fun of than to actually become a friend of. You know, yes. So there were kind of a couple of experiences that took place that just you could see with the kid. I was more of. It was more possible to isolate me and make fun out of the situations that I go through, or make mockery out of, if I could put it like.
Were those who actually told their parents what's happening at school, like the bullies and all that?
I wouldn't say I was bullied. You know when there's a joke being made in class, or maybe there's a prank that they try to pull. I was just somehow always able to be the one the prank on.
Part of the prank.
Yes. You know, it was just always somehow it always lead to me.
That's always like that's not nice.
It wasn't nice. So I wouldn't say I was bullied. I'd have some bad feuds with some of the peers, but not bullied, I think. Maybe it's bullying, I don't know. But
and okay, eventually you found like friends. Did you
wait, in the same primary school?
Yeah.
The same primary school?
Yes.
Yes, I'd have friends, but
you would, meaning like each and every week you'd have and then they leave and then you find
not every week per se, but I would have and then
you were the one who actually initiated
No,
the living the separation.
No. I feel like it would be like entanglements, you know?
Oh.
Yes, like whereby the person would have to choose.
Entanglement.
Like whereby the person would have to choose between me and the cooler friends that person has.
Oh.
And they're just like, you're not
now they're calculating.
You're not worth the loss. Bye. Bye. Yes. I was really so happy when I got the chance, when I heard that we're going to be leaving that school and that environment. I was happy. And it's so sad to think that I was actually happy to leave there. I went to the East End.
Is it? Oh, and how was East End for you?
Oh, East End, let's say I met my man.
Where is East End?
Oh, the East.
How was the moving? Since you're excited that you're actually leaving that school you were in, right, to another one, and when you got to that new neighborhood, what happened there? Like,
we're waiting for houses at a particular estate that we wanted to stay in for them to.
From a garage to an estate.
No, baby, this is what happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't it? We moved from the garage place.
Yeah.
We moved to a full house. In a full house, it was a big house with a commune.
Where was this now?
Still in Joburg.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
In Kensington.
Yeah.
Yes, in Nekam.
Yeah.
Kensington.
You know.
So when we moved, I think we moved 3 times in this area.
Yeah.
So we moved where we moved in, and then skip a block, and then we stayed there. It was a nice house, and even nice garden vibes, and we lived with there were colored people we lived with them, and then I think about a year later we moved down to another
just
house.
Elevating. No.
It was just
gradually you were just like going up and up.
In the other house.
The stairs.
That third house.
Yeah.
That house had a trampoline.
So you also like that guy. Anyway, we're not gonna go there. Anyway, that's an inside jokes, guys. So anyway, what happened when you got there when you got to Israel, right? Like you went to a new school, a new neighborhood.
Yes, new neighborhood. Alright, so we're in the new neighborhood, and as we're waiting for the houses to be built, we just went to we're in quite a different neighborhood now, because we were from a suburban neighborhood. Now we went to like almost like a location. It was a location. Yeah. We stayed there for about 6 months. Yeah. We're waiting for the house to be ready to be built. Yes. The people from my new school were a bit friendlier at first. Yes, I think I got.
At first. So what did you do this time?
No, what did I do? Good question. I built. There were quite lovely people that I met there. People I'm still friends with now. Yeah. And obviously there were also some hiccups. You know.
There's always hiccups.
There's always hiccups.
You feel like now you actually kind of declining now.
No, I didn't. I didn't take status from the place that we stayed in. Yeah, status was.
Did you take it when you left KZN? Just asking.
Wow. It was excitement. I think I've never been a person much by very materialistic things, honestly
Yeah.
speaking. So it was
they actually didn't raise you like that. Like,
yes, you know.
buy you expensive stuff and all that. So you,
And also, I think knowing the fact that it might end at any time because we moved so much.
and it eventually kind of did.
You see, like each time it's like okay,
Uh-huh.
next thing. So I think it didn't give me a chance to attach myself to to tangible things.
Yeah.
So I got a chance to just really grow into different things.
Is it? You know how to sing.
I do.
Yeah.
And I
I
love
come to bless. Yo. No. Wow, guys. Okay, so you're not gonna go there.
What do you want? Where do you want me to go with that?
Like no, singing just a little bit, just giving them like a little bit of a note.
My
something
previous
like that.
video, at the end of the video, I sing it.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
So they should go there.
Yes. After this.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.